We got Psalms 92. I think that's the Lord calling somebody. Psalm 92, 12 through 14. And finally, Matthew 7. Again, Matthew. Verses 14 through 20. So now, you guys can see where we come from. I know sometimes you say all these scriptures and people can't get it all. So, here go my rotation. All those that didn't get to. Yay! Ooh, look at that. Beautiful handwriting too. You don't get that in there. All right. Who's going to get Matthew 3 and 10 from? All right, there's mine. Who's going to get Psalms 92? Gotcha. Who got Matthew 7? All right, that's good. Good. Can somebody turn on the back lights back there? Feel like I'm in a movie theater or something. Yeah, go ahead, just flick the lights on. Let there be light. And there was. Was, I said, not. There's still one more section. Nobody know about the back? I'll be all right. Unless you. Look at that. Woo. I can see now. All right. Matthew 3 and 10. Go ahead, read. Make sure you see it.
He was now the axe is laid to the root of the trees, therefore, every tree that does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown into the fire.
All right, thank you. Psalms 92, 12 through 14.
Righteous shall flourish.
You got to stand up and read that.
The righteous shall flourish like a palm tree. He shall grow like a cedar in Lebanon. Those who are planted in the house of the Lord shall flourish in the house of the courts of our God. They shall still bear fruit in old age. They shall fresh and flourish. They shall be fresh and flourish.
All right, and finally, Matthew 7, 14 through 20.
Says, because Aaron gave liquid the ways of leads to life, and there are people finding beware of the false prophets who come to you in sheep clothing, but inwardly they are nurses. Well, you will know them by their fruit. Men that the great thorn bushes or figs. Even so, every good tree bears good fruit, but a bad tree bears bad fruit. Good tree cannot bear bad fruit, nor can a bad tree bear good fruit. Every tree that does not bear good fruit is cut down, thrown into the fire. Therefore, by their fruit you will know.
All right, thank you. I appreciate that. Today, we're going to talk about an interesting topic. We're going to talk about fruit. Not apples and oranges and bananas and papayas and watermelons. I hate watermelon. I just want y'all to know that's okay. Buy me some. Never buy me a watermelon. I hate watermelon, cantaloupe. Now, if you want to give me some watermelon flavored stuff, you know, them side patches, the watermelon. Anyways, I like that. We're going to talk about fruit. The Bible is talking about a tree. Anybody know what a tree is? Trees? If you don't know what a tree is, just walk outside. And those brown things that are empty right now, those are trees. I'm not talking about brown people, I'm talking about them. Anyways, well, it's getting hard up in there, but a tree. But let's even go further back. Let's talk about a seed. A seed is something that comes from a fruit. It is placed back in the ground. It grows underneath the ground, catches root, grows up, and produces what it came from. Right? Now, The problem with some of these trees is they're not producing what they were made to produce. Have you ever seen an apple seed produce an orange tree? Anybody ever see that? Anybody? Anybody? If I say you crazy if you think you have. Have anybody seen an orange? Take an orange seed and they produce a watermelon. Yeah, I got that in. Because it don't. Those seeds are specific. If you put an apple seed in the ground, and if you do it the right way in the right climate, you know, seeds and all that stuff, what's going to come out is an apple tree. If you put an orange seed in the right climate, in the right area, and you put it in the ground, what's going to come out of it? It's going to be an orange tree, or orange, whatever they call it. That's what's going to come out. The Bible here is talking about people. And what it wants is to see what kind of fruit are you producing. He said, Mr. White, I don't produce no fruit. I ain't never had no fruit come out of me. I may have had some corn, but I ain't never had no fruit. So, I don't know nothing about it. That's not the kind of fruit we're talking about. The kind of fruit we're talking about is the things that happen when you show up. When I come to a place or when I leave a place, I want to be able to leave good fruit. I want people to be happy if they can. I want people to be encouraged. I want people to be inspired. I want people's lives to be changed. That's what you call fruit. And the Bible is looking at what kind of fruit you're producing. What kind of things are you planting in other people's lives? What do you leave behind when you walk away from people? Are people glad to see you leave? God, I'm so glad they're gone. Man, we're going to have, man, as soon as they get out this storm, I swear we're going to have a pizza party. I'm telling you, I'm going to buy all of it. You know what I'm saying? He said, we're going to get balloons, streamers, all that. Is that the kind of legacy that you leave? Or are you the type when you leave people crying because they're going to miss you? You know, they hurt. When I look at my uncle's life, I can sit there and think he left a good legacy. He left a legacy that said, you know what, dang, I'm going to miss him. But I remember the life that he lived and what he preached. And he lived what he preached. See, the problem is we got a lot of people call themselves apple trees, but they're producing something else. That's because you're not really an apple tree, you're something else. We sit up here saying we saved and we Christians. Oh, we got a lot of folks. I think they said a good 90-some% of Americans say they're Christians. I said, really? That's like 90% of dogs saying they cats. Real. Just because you say you won don't mean you won. But there should be something about you that shows that you are what you say you are. If you say that you're a man, there are ways that we know. If you say you're a woman, there are ways that we know. And some folks say I was tricked. I married this woman and she was really a man. It's ways that you know. You know, if they're going in the men's bathroom with you, y'all standing next to the stall together. I don't think that's the one for you, you know. Or he is going into the woman's bathroom and he powdered his face. You know, every once a month he kind of acting funny. That ain't normal. Y'all see what I'm saying? You know people by what they present to you. You know them if you watch them. I hope all y'all watch me. I hope you do. I hope you watch me close. I hope you see me when I'm happy. I hope you see me when I'm mad. I hope you see me when I'm irate. And the people that have seen it the most are the ones in my dorm. When I go to screaming and yelling and having fits, any of them that's been in there can tell you, I don't scream and yell, have fits and start cussing you out. Can't nobody on this campus, unless they want to lie, say they ever heard Mr. White sitting up there cussing. You know why? That's not what I do. That's not the legacy I want to leave. I want you to be able to see a person that can get mad, get upset, and keep his composure. Some of y'all, I'll be